Folks, we do have some breaking news. David Faber joins us right now. David, good morning.
Good morning, Becky. Yeah, some news in the world of activism we wanted to share with people, which is that Elliott Management, of course, the large activist and private equity firm, but certainly often known for taking large positions in companies, has taken a billion-dollar position in Phillips 66, a company that many of our viewers may know, of course, and they are seeking, what is my understanding, at least, according to people close to the situation, as many as 2 board seats at Phillips 66. You can take a look. Roughly a $50-odd billion market value gives you a sense as to the size of the position. Elliott, no stranger to this industry. Viewers who may follow the company may recall that for years it was a significant shareholder in Marathon, which is a competitor of Phillips, and did move for significant change there that Elliott would argue has benefited Marathon shareholders overall. If you do take a look at a 2-year Phillips versus Marathon and Valero, the other 2 big players in refining in our country, or amongst those in the refining industry, you'll see that they have both outperformed. And that seems to be the focus where for Elliott. It is namely that they underperformed on the refining area, that their OPEX per barrel is higher than that for whether it's MPC or VLO. Phillips does have a new CEO, or relatively new, let's call it roughly a year in the job, and it does not appear that they're focused on going after that job in particular. In fact, they may ultimately be supportive, but they are challenging again for what may end up being 2 seats. We're moving into this time of the year, as you know, Becky, where we're going to see activists show up because the proxy windows, the nominating windows, are coming oftentimes in January timeframe, which is the case for Phillips as well. So we wanted to get that news out there, given it is certainly not something that people were aware of, though there had been some reports perhaps that Elliott was building a stake. Again, $1 billion. 2 board seats. We'll have more as the morning goes along. We're all tight on time this morning for any number of reasons, but certainly wanted to share that. Back to you.
Yeah, that stock's up 3.6% already on your report, David. Actually make that 4.3% as people are kind of digesting the news. Elliott been very involved with kind of pushing for oil and gas deals back in 2022 when it wasn't really in vogue on Wall Street at that point either. They've been longtime investors and looking at oil and gas deals as a real place to be.
No doubt. And, you know, I can go back, actually. I remember spending a lot of time reporting on the fight around Hess, a name our viewers, again, have seen recently, of course, after its recent acquisition by Chevron, but or the announcement of an acquisition. But, yeah, they have played in this area for quite some time. Hess being certainly one of the key names, and then again moving on, Marathon being another, and now it appears that Phillips certainly is in their sights.